Welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene Randall. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe to get all of the updates and everything that I'm doing here on this channel. So it seems as if the government shutdown may just be coming to an end. So let's get into this video here and let's talk about it.
We begin tonight with breaking news on Capitol Hill as the longest government shutdown in U.S. history enters its 40th day. A deal to end it may be in reach. A Democratic senator told ABC News that they will likely have enough Democratic votes to pass a Republican bill extending government funding into the new year. The Senate holding a rare Sunday session today. ABC News is also learning that the proposal does not include the Democrats' demand to extend Obamacare subsidies to prevent premiums from soaring for millions of Americans. This is Americans who rely on food SNAP benefits are in legal limbo and facing a food shortage crisis. The Trump administration is ordering states to, quote, immediately undo any steps taken to issue full SNAP benefits. And President Trump says he'll issue a dividend of at least $2,000 to Americans, except for, quote, high-income people. ABC's senior White House correspondent Selena Wang leads us off.
Tonight on day 40 of
So that's another thing. They're also talking about President Trump is discussing how he and when, I guess, he will be giving out a $2,000 stimulus, but there are some regulations to who may receive it. And, if this is actually going to be something that happens.
the government shutdown, a potential end finally in sight. After working all weekend, senators near a deal to reopen the government. A senior Democratic senator tells ABC News there will likely be enough Democrats to pass a Republican bill to extend government funding until the end of January. Multiple sources tell ABC the deal does not include Democrats' key demand to extend Obamacare subsidies so premiums don't skyrocket for millions of Americans. Instead, sources say Democrats will only get a promise of a future vote on health care. Many remain skeptical, and any deal would need to clear the House as well.
So it's not set in stone yet, but they are close to reaching a deal, but it still has to pass in the House as well. So now there, as we know, is this healthcare situation, and healthcare is skyrocketing. So this is the major. This is one of the major things that is keeping this going. But we think they may just have, a negotiation that can settle this. But yeah, so they're working on it, and they actually did this session on Sunday, which they said is rare that they usually do any sessions on Sunday, but I guess because it's the government shutdown, and people are just basically tired of this whole shutdown and the effects of it. So people are ready to definitely hear that the shutdown is over.
Telling us they're going to cheat on an agreement, and we need, in whatever agreement we reach, to have some really solid guarantees in that legislation that they simply can't go and renege after it's done.
Caught in the middle, 42 million low-income Americans who rely on SNAP food benefits. The Trump administration ordering states to immediately undo any steps taken to issue full SNAP benefits, threatening financial penalties if they.
That just seemed so out of place that benefits would begin to be dispersed and then they would have to undo. So people would really have to go hungry and starve after they were promised that and told that they were going to receive benefits. So if you want to know which states have already issued benefits, I talked about it in my last video, but it's been about 20 states that have sent out benefits so far.
Don't comply. The order coming after at least 20 states, including Kansas, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Minnesota, said they had started the process of issuing full benefits. Families in those states finding themselves once again in limbo, like Christina Morales, a mom in Connecticut who just received her SNAP payment, but now fearful it won't last.
How much did you have left in your account?
23 cents.
23 cents.
Yes.
Were you choosing between feeding yourself or your kids?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's what any parent would do.
Last week, a federal court ordered the Trump administration to pay out those benefits, but they appealed, and Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson allowed the administration to pause those payments for now. Today, Trump officials claiming they can't legally dip into emergency funds to pay for SNAP.
We're very glad that we found a way to get a lot of the SNAP money out, but it's really pushing the boundaries of the law.
23 cents remaining. That really puts it all in perspective. Selena, we know President Trump is now floating a new idea about direct payments to some Americans. What would that entail? Who would it include?
That's right, Lindsay. The president says he wants to give $2,000 to every American except for high earners using money that the government has collected from tariffs. But a plan like that would likely need congressional approval. And today, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said he has not discussed it with the president. He also said the idea may be referring to tax breaks already in President Trump's agenda, Lindsay.
Selena Wang from the White House. Thanks so much, Selena.
So that's a lot that's going on at this point. So Americans are still, so it's probably 20 states receive benefits. So with the new decision that they should fully fund SNAP, it's, obviously more states that are still waiting. So the SNAP benefits, the decision to basically end the shutdown and refund the government, and also this $2,000 stimulus payment. So now it's a lot going on. People are talking about this stimulus payment and what will that really be and what would that really entail. And now that he's brought this up, of course, people are wondering when will they receive it and if they will receive it and how exactly, is that going to go? Like, people are so anxious and worried about one thing, and then now they're also, have to think about these other things. Will the government shut down, in this, today, tomorrow, and whenever, or next week, this week, when will it end? Or will they receive SNAP benefits or not, the remaining recipients and people that are not in those 20 states, or will it even be taken back? Because that's also something that was said. So people are, trying to figure these things out. So these are major things. And it's 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving, and we're going through this at this time. This is like, one of the times, the holiday season, you don't want to go through anything this disastrous that is going to affect your family in, the holiday season. So this is what we're dealing with, and this is the updates that we have right now. But as things come in, I'm definitely going to be doing more, bringing it to you, because I just think that people want to know what's going on, and people have the, people need understanding on what, is going on and what to do. And, it depends on what is going on with the government. So let me know what you think. Join the conversation, comment, like, and subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And I will see you in the next video.